So the thing that motivates me and gets me up in the morning is one, knowing I'm alive. That's always a good thing for anyone. And also just I love my job. I love what I do. And also I have my kids and my grandkids. So that always makes me happy to wake up in the morning and know that I'm facing another day, especially if it's a day that I'm getting to see them and spend time with my loved ones, because I don't get to see them as often. So it's always a treasured moment to spend that time with them. In my 40s, I definitely value just definitely being authentic and being myself. The things that matter really are the people I love, and the things that really matter in life is not all the material things. It's enjoying the moments, creating those moments, and building those things to keep me going through life, not all the material stuff that you can sell and buy or can't take with you. So I have a bucket list that is miles long. I'd honestly have to say that the thing I have done is, for one, a boudoir shoot, and actually fortunate enough to have done two. I think it's a great confident builder, and it's also a lot of fun. It lets you see yourself in a way that most people do not see themselves. So you get to see someone else's perspective of you. I'm sure there are tons of myths about being a woman in her 40s. I love it. I, first of all, don't even feel like I'm 40. It's definitely what a lot of people say is the prime of life. I am no longer necessarily trying to figure things out. I know who I am. I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to ask for it or go get it. For any woman who thinks that they're not living their best life or is scared to take that step, do it. It's 100%. It gives you freedom. Your spirit just, you glow, you grow. Don't hold back. We only have whatever time we have. We never know how long that's going to be, and you should live life to the fullest and experience to the fullest. So just do it. So this is something I actually tell my daughters and even my sons about being confident and feeling beautiful. It doesn't matter your body. It doesn't matter your age, your hair color, whether you have hair, wrinkles, or anything. Live your life. Love who you are in the skin and body that you're in. I know that can be difficult for a lot of people, but there's only one you, and that you is very special. And if you can find that love for yourself and that confidence, I guarantee you that's going to shine through, and everyone's going to see that beauty. For any woman who feels guilty about living their best life or doing something that makes them feel good, don't. You deserve it. We've all done something to earn it, some step along the way in our life, in our journey. And it's something that we all deserve to treat ourselves. We all deserve to give ourselves a pat on the back and to be a little pampered in whatever form or shape we want it to be. Beauty to me is not about makeup or hair, fashion, or even just your physical appearance. It's really about your character. It's about your personality. It's about who you are on the inside. If you don't have positive traits and stuff on the inside, it reflects outwards. You can superficially look amazing and be absolutely what society calls beautiful, but it doesn't really shine through with your personality. So I really feel like it comes from the inside. So I think people tend to describe me or see me as the dependable, the foundation, nurturing, motherly, which of course I am a mother, but the one that'll be there. I'll help you, I'll guide you, I'll hold your hand if you're crying or whatever the case may be. So for social media, for all women in the mature decades, or what people call mature, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, I want to see authenticity. Filters are fun, but we are beautiful as we are. I want them to see that just because our age increases doesn't mean that we're any less beautiful physically, but also to see that a lot of us are still out there doing a lot of things that younger people are doing, and it's never too late to start something new or try something new. So attraction is usually, when someone hears that word, the first thing they think of is physical beauty. When I was younger, that is exactly what my definition of attractive was. Between media, of printed media, TV, ads, all I saw was small, skinny, GQ models and cover girls. But now, through the time, I've learned that it's really about you on the inside and being that confident and loving yourself. And when you can show that, it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter your gender, your age, or anything. You're beautiful, and again, that just shines through. People will see that, and that is usually the biggest compliment I get from people, is that my confidence is really what attracts them. So attractiveness can take many shapes and forms. It's not always physical beauty. I think the best thing about being a woman over 40 is that, for the most part, I've got life figured out. I mean, it's always going to throw you curveballs, but now I know how to handle those curveballs. It's not the world falling apart. I have a plan, but I also learn how to be flexible and also how to enjoy the things in life rather than always stressing about, work or something else that is not as trivial, not as important in the end, and not letting those things that are more trivial take over my life. I think the biggest thing is, again, for me, it's always just being yourself, and it took a long time to find myself and who I was and learn to constantly just be that authentic person, not try to be someone's idea or someone's fall within their, construct or confines of what they thought I should be or how I should be. And so just, again, going back to being the real deal. What you see is what you get. So I wanted to be part of the 40 over 41 because I am over 40 and I love it. I am not afraid to say exactly how old I am. I always accept the compliments of being told I look younger or seem younger, but I love the fact that my joy, my spiritual, I guess just my love of life shows through, and that's really what keeps me young. That's what shines through, and people think of me as being younger. The 40 over 40 is an honor to be included amongst all these women that have a lot to impart, and hopefully we can help share that through this. So with this being my second boudoir shoot, it was a little different. I already kind of knew what I was going to have to do as far as poses, but I had an idea of also like the way I was going to have to hold my body. I already knew I was going to be comfortable, that I already, had a good working relationship with Maggie, and we actually developed a friendship after the first time. And so it was like coming home. It was exciting to come in and come have fun, and I really loved doing new poses, but also using one of the outfits from the previous shoot and just changing it up a little bit. But it was a lot of fun to come in here and play with some new things as well. I definitely think this is a worthwhile investment. Any woman should definitely take advantage of it, and again, do this as a treat for themselves, as a pat on the back. It helps you really boost your confidence. It allows you to see yourself in a whole new light and to realize that you're a lot more than you think you are, and it shines through when you do these. It's also a very freeing experience. It allows you to kind of get out of that comfort zone, but also for some that might be shy, to open up and really just kind of bring that inner you out and show it off. I definitely think everyone should do a boudoir shoot, even a guy. I think it's a really fun experience, and again, boosts a lot of confidence. We're all gorgeous, and again, it just really lets you see that in a way you may have not thought you were